Well, hello, Advent family. Here we are. It's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. It's kind of hard to keep track of time because, wow, things are happening quickly. Listen, the reason I'm coming to you today is I want to give you some updated information, some things that you need to be aware of. I hope you don't mind, but during this time, I'm going to be looking over at my notes because I definitely don't want to miss anything as I share with you where we are as a church. First thing I want you to know that because of the abundance of caution and love that we have for our vulnerable, our elderly, as well as our entire church family, we've made a very difficult decision, but we've determined it's in the best interest of all that we cancel all of our Sunday services. And that we also suspend any on-campus activities over the next few weeks. Now, we'll reassess in a few weeks where we are and what that means, what it looks like. But for now, we want to tell you what it looks like as we move forward as a church. But I do want to remind you that the church, whether we're gathered or scattered, we are the church. God tells us in Romans 8:28 that in all things, God is in control. It tells us that He works for the good of those that are called according to His purpose, and that we know that He loves us. So I want to remind you that God is still on the throne. He's still sovereign. But we have to also be serious about what we do to protect not only our church, but our community. So what's the church going to look like over the next few weeks? Well, I'm glad you asked. So let me talk about Sundays first. We're going to have two services that will be online. You can tune in to either Facebook or YouTube. Our Facebook page is Facebook /AdventPres. Actually, it's facebook.com/AdventPres. Or to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/AdventPres at 8:55 and 10:55. We'll have a 5-minute countdown, but you can go online and watch our services every Sunday. We will continue to have a message of hope and of Christ each and every Sunday. We're also going to have content for kids. What we're going to do is we're going to provide content for kids every day. Parents, here's what you need to do. You need to download the Deep Blue app. It's called Deep Blue on your smart device, so you can access the weekly lesson, videos, trivia, and games that will be presented. Plus, what you need to do is you need to go and like our Advent Pres Kids page on Facebook as well as Instagram, because you'll also get daily engagement options that you can add to that weekly lesson. For our students, grades 6 through 12, we encourage you to watch our Advent Youth Men Instagram app and our Facebook page as well as YouTube. So we are going to be rolling out different ways that our students can connect with each other digitally. And we're going to continue to have small group conversations available for our students on a Zoom group on Sundays at 10 a.m. for the Connect groups. And we're also going to have a great time on Sunday night for Huddle over video chat at 5 p.m. So keep those times set aside as we gather in a different way. If you have any questions, feel free to contact Pastor Greg Ott. He's given me authorization to give his cell phone. It's 724-698-4264. Another thing I want you to know that we're going to continue to do ministry, because in the meantime, what we've done is we've formed various ministry teams. These teams are going to provide ministry throughout not only our church and congregation, but also to our community as we continue to see what it means and looks like to be the church in these times. So here are a few teams that we formed. I just want to share with you the efforts we're making to continue to engage in our community as well as execute ministry within our church. The first team is our spiritual communication message devotion team. That sounds like a lot. But this team basically is the team that's going to be providing our weekly messages for Sunday. We're also going to be providing a couple of devotions throughout the week. And so this is the team that will provide the content and then also provide you the devotional materials and our services. So we're excited about that. We also have a care outreach team. Let me tell you about that team. This team is responsible for making sure that we're caring for the needs of not only our congregation, but for those in our community. This includes a variety of needs, including prayer, as well as practical needs that are going to come up through this season. Another team is our community engagement team. This team will provide opportunities for engaging our community with offering not only remotely, online, and through digital platforms, but other ways as well. We've also have a subscription for our small groups, for our circle groups, for our Sunday school classes. It's a video chat technology. So if any group leaders want to utilize a group calling technology, we're using a technology called Zoom, Z-O-O-M. We have a church account that you can use. It won't cost you anything. You can use it for free. That way you can keep your community together. Let the church office know if you need help setting up this Zoom account, or if we can schedule a time to help you put that in practice for you. Our current plan allows up to 100 participants on a call at a time, and that time is unlimited. You can use audio as well as video, or either or both. It's easy to join a call from a computer or a smartphone. So for any questions you have about that, if you want to utilize that, contact Jeff Nelson here at the church. His email address is tech, @adventpres.com. We also have a communications team. This team is going to be responsible for communicating all the happenings and offerings that we as a church are doing to keep you up to date with where we are as a church, but also provide you critical information to keep you in the know. One team I'm really excited about is our giving stewardship team. Yeah, during this time, it's important that we continue to give faithfully. See, not only are we looking at to continue the ministry that we have as a church right now, but we also need to look at how we can minister in different ways. You see, we are ambassadors of Christ, not only in these walls, but we need to be ambassadors outside of these walls. See, we're called to be a light in the darkness. This means we have to be mobile. We have to be agile. We need to be able to meet needs of our community. And not only do we need to meet needs in our community, we know there's going to be needs within our church. So we're likely going to be setting up what we call a coronavirus, I'll get that right, a coronavirus fund that you can give to, that these funds will go directly to those people that are affected by the virus, but also those that have residual effects like losing a job or losing wages. We want to be able to provide opportunities for people during these difficult times. So these dollars are going to be used for those families that are directly impacted. There's a lot going on here, and ministry has not stopped. We're going to continue to do and grow as a church, but we're going to do ministry just a little bit differently over the next few weeks. I'll be providing lots of updates for you over the following days, so be reading your emails, be looking on our Facebook page to get all the information. Again, Advent, we love you. We're looking forward to having you with us this Sunday, just in a different way as we have services online. Until we talk again, thanks, Advent.